we've heard a lot of rumors about Aaron Rodgers. I'm not in those locker rooms. I don't know if they're fair or not, but there's certainly been a lot of smoke. Do you think he'll have a problem with this new coach, Matt LaFleur?
Yeah, I do. Aaron Rodgers will have a problem with Matt LaFleur because it's going to be a power struggle. And when you think about both of these guys, here's the thing people need to understand about Aaron Rodgers. I've been on record as saying I think Aaron Rodgers is hard to deal with as a player. And I don't even think it's just from a coaching standpoint. But the reason why Aaron Rodgers is like that is the reason Michael Jordan was like that. It's the reason Kobe Bryant was like that. They are just tough to play with because their level is so much higher than most of the people that they have to deal with. Now, from a football standpoint, Matt LaFleur has to make this relationship work. Aaron Rodgers doesn't. Number one, Aaron Rodgers got a 100+ million reasons to why he can do whatever the hell he want to do. Number two is Matt LaFleur is a young coach, right? So his adjustment has to be to the talent of Aaron Rodgers. With that being said, there's another side to this. Matt LaFleur has to coach 52 other guys. 52 other guys have to respect what Matt LaFleur is going to bring to the locker room, what he's going to bring to the team meeting room. And if that power structure is not established, then 52 other guys may go wayward and say, well, Aaron is really the coach. And we need to take up anything we have to discuss with Aaron Rodgers as opposed to Matt LaFleur. And Matt LaFleur can go ahead and start packing his bags and put the house on the market if that's going to be the case in Green Bay.
To whom much is given, much is expected.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Preach.
Aaron Rodgers has been given a lot of talent, so he expects a lot of himself. Okay. Matt LaFleur has been given physically the most gifted quarterback in the National Football League, who has been to a Super Bowl, who has won a Super Bowl, who has done things a certain way. There has to be give and take on both parts, Molly. And I think you're right. Matt LaFleur is going to have to come in and make some adjustments and acquiesce a little bit to Aaron Rodgers. But there's a reason there's a new coach in Green Bay, and Aaron Rodgers hasn't realized that. There's a reason that what you were doing didn't work. Because if it was working, Mike McCarthy would still be here. So you're going to have to say, you know what? Do I still want to do it the same way? You're right. All great players do not want to give up the power. All great players want to be coached, though. Okay, there's only certain guys that can coach LeBron James. What do we talk about? I mean, Ty Lue was almost given a job until Frank Vogel came in and snuck it and took it away from him. Until Jeannie Buss said, no, we're not going to let y'all run this situation. Okay, there's a reason Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, Gronkowski says, I'm not playing for another guy. I'm only going to play with Tom and play for a Bill. I think if you're Aaron Rodgers, what you have to realize, though, is he has to understand that now, in this point in his career, he's only won one. If he wants to go down as one of the greats of all time, he needs help. He's got to get to another one. And so you bring in somebody, a branch off the Sean McVeigh coaching tree. That seems to be the hot flavor of the month. You bring him in, and let's see what they can do.
You're not buying it?
Well, yeah, but it's it's not the great.
It's just all offense, and is that why you're kind of scoffing?
And it's so like reactionary.
Yeah, it is. And by the way,
prisoner of the moment type deal.
It is. And by the way, Bill Belichick showed us how that coaching tree should be dealt with in the Super Bowl. So we'll see how all those limbs adjust on the tree. Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur have to work together. Matt LaFleur has never had a guy like Aaron Rodgers. He didn't have that in Jared Goff. He didn't have that with Marcus Mariota. And so if this is going to work, if this relationship is going to move forward, what's the one thing we're hearing about in the media? Aaron Rodgers wants to change the play at the line of scrimmage. He wants the ability to use all of my experience and show, hey, if I see something at the line, maybe I should adjust.
Is that a good decision? Tell me that, because I don't understand why they weren't successful. If it was the coaching, if it was the lack of talent around him, what the problem was there?
The issue in Green Bay, from what I've been told, was, yes, it was a lack of talent on defense. The defense wasn't very good, which is why they tried to address that in the offseason. But their issues offensively, there's no secret. Rodgers and McCarthy didn't get along. You can hear the stories about sometimes the play would come in and Aaron would be like, man, I'm not running that. I'm going to run my own play. Like, those are stories that we, who are in the National Football League circles, we hear those stories. And so now what Aaron has to do, he's got to give Matt a chance, and Matt has to give Aaron a chance. It's like a relationship. It's like being, hey, we're all married up here.
Compromise.
It's compromise. It's give and take. Hey, you want to do that? I'll give you that this time. Next time, we're going to do it my way.
I'll be very interested to see if Aaron Rodgers' personality lends itself to compromise. I don't think it does.
His
just from the
record should,
outside
though.
looking in.
His record should, because his record hasn't won enough.
Should he be given that leeway? That's my question. Should he be able to call the audibles and
Yes,
adjust?
he should.
Yeah.
He should be able to, but it should be limited. It should be about a conversation, not I'm gonna do this anyway, regardless of what you asking me to do. And I will be sold when I see it, right?
You have to give the players enough leeway because they're the ones that are on the field. The coaches can put you in the best position, but I'm the only one that's seeing the game behind the center through these eyes. So the coach has to give him that. Now, when he does that, and we go back and watch this tape and this film, and it doesn't work, now I have the ability now to do what you want me to do, which is coach you. But you have to have some give and take to allow him to do that because of his experience and what he's done in this league so far.
Can I ask you something? Let me ask you this. If you weren't on all these shows, just taking
he's a star
ESPN
now.
by storm
he's a
now, we
star.
all know you now,
Yeah, he's
game
big time.
recognized game, you, Monday Night Football booth, taking the biggest job there is. And if you were a betting man, you think that Aaron Rodgers is going to win another Super Bowl, just pure gut?
No, I don't think so.
I do.
Okay.
I do, because that position controls 75, 80% of the game when it comes to distributing the football, and the other part's running the special team, but that position, and I just find it hard to believe. Like, there's a reason Tom Brady keeps getting back. There's a reason that the teams that these guys coach or play for are constantly in the mix. Breeze, Brady, Rodgers, Roethlisberger. There's a reason we talk about them, because that position is special, and when you have one, you are already above half the league. I'm not going to name some of these quarterbacks, but you're already above.
You
half
have
of
that
them.
experience.
Yes.
You've been there. You've done it.
It's no different than having. It's no different than having LeBron. You have a chance.
I tell people all the time, all right? And the validity to players being on the field, you know, you and I are firm believers of that. There is not a synonymous great player without a synonymous great coach.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.